Someone trying to sell to you why you should join the SACCO.
You know, SACCOs, we give you 3 times the amount you have saved.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olive Kirate and this is Olive Kirate rebranded. So this is a place for entrepreneurs. If you are not aware, I've started a new playlist or series of videos that talk about money, how to invest in government bonds and bills. You can check it out. How to invest in mutual funds. So if you are not aware, definitely click on the link in my description box or the card that's popping up on my head right now. So in today's video, we're going to talk about SACCOs in Kenya. So in this particular video, we're going to describe what a SACCO is, and without further ado, let's get into this video. What exactly is a SACCO? A SACCO is actually an acronym, guys. It's Savings and Credit Cooperative. It's a group of people who save together. You guys put your money together. You can borrow from this group, save in this group, and then the group is actually run by its own members. There are different kinds of SACCOs. For example, Steamer SACCO obviously started because most of the people were working in the energy sector. Mwalimu SACCO, same thing. These SACCOs started because the community or the group of people that started it had a common thing. But as SACCOs grow, they open their doors for the public to join. What do SACCOs honestly do? You know, I personally used to hear this word being thrown around and I honestly did not know what it meant. I'd like to tell you that if you hear of a SACCO, if you want to read about SACCOs, there's a website known as www.sarsa.go.ke. SACCO Society's Regulatory Authority. They are the people who regulate the SACCOs that come about in Kenya. Before you actually invest your money in a SACCO, it would be good for you to go type it on there and see, have they been regulated? Are they actually a credible SACCO? Because if the SACCO is not on that website, it's a no-go zone, okay? So what do SACCOs do? I've come about 3 things that SACCOs are actually known for. 1, savings, 2, credit, and 3, investing opportunities. For SACCOs, it would be best if you're saving in a SACCO because you intend to borrow. It is because a SACCO is a very forgiving credit financial institution as compared to a bank. So with savings, I've realized that every SACCO has a minimum amount that you must contribute monthly towards your SACCO. 2, you cannot access this money unless you 1, borrow a loan or exit the SACCO. The main important factor for you with SACCOs is because you're saving to get credit, right? So the people that the SACCO loans out their money to during the year, there is some interest, right, that they have to pay to the SACCO. So those are the dividends that you as a member of a SACCO will be paid according to your contribution. The interest paid out in a SACCO is actually better than, i.e., fixed deposit accounts or whatever your bank is giving you. Lending is, I join the SACCO, I need money, they give me money at a percentage. That money, once I pay it back with interest, the SACCO finds a way to collect all that money from different members and distribute it among its members as dividends. The second thing is investments. Some SACCOs actually invest their money with other securities, i.e. the bills and the bonds that the government issues, and whatever interest or whatever money they receive from these bonds or bills, it does just the same thing. They get the money and then they distribute the money to their members. Dividends can range from 8 to 15%, and this is per annum, yearly. However, most of them are typically plus or minus 10%. I've watched one story on Google of this SACCO that paid out almost 20% to its members because it had such an amazing year, and I'm thinking 20%, that is a mad profit. So the second thing about SACCOs is borrowing. So this is what SACCOs are known for. Like every time you hear someone trying to sell to you why you should join the SACCO,
You know, SACCOS, we give you 3 times the amount you have saved.
Yes, it is actually true. So that is one of the things about a SACCO. So if you join a SACCO, depending on the amount of savings you have, you actually can borrow 3 times that amount. So if Olive has saved 30K, Olive can get 90,000. What is the interest rate that you're going to be paying back? Most SACCOs have an interest rate of 1% per month. So if you count that ideally, because most of the loans that SACCOs will give you will be plus or minus a year, that is 12%. So you're going to be getting this loan at 12% interest. However, there are some SACCOs that give you at 1.5, which is high, and if you calculate that 1.5% times 12, that is almost 18%. So this is now where I'd actually tell you, if you are trying to get credit and you go to your bank and they actually tell you that only we can give you this loan at 14 or 15% or 16, I think. What is the percentage right now of loans in the bank? Thereabout. And then you go to your SACCO and it's 18%, I would rather just go the bank route, right? However, again, another thing to ask is the loan on reducing balance? Because if you're given a loan in a reducing balance setup, it's more affordable for you, in the sense that if I borrowed 90K and then I've been given interest on reducing balance, so every time I'm paying back a part of my loan, the interest is charged to the last principal amount that is showing in my account and not the initial amount that I had initially borrowed. So that's another thing, guys. However, most people will tell you that they prefer borrowing loans from a SACCO because, guys, a SACCO is very forgiving. People borrow loans from SACCOs because the SACCO interest rate is fixed. So if you're borrowing a loan and it's 12%, it's 12%. But then, guys, for a bank, sometimes it's flexible. The percentage can be mirroring how the economy is performing or what the central bank has demanded them. Weigh your pros and cons and see, okay, which side is ideally best for me as a person. Because don't forget, guys, borrowing is essentially how well will you pay it back. And that's where it's important for you to think of yourself first, because if this is money that you've been lent, what is your ability to pay? Who is offering? Yes, it could be a lower interest, but who is more flexible? Who can you talk to? You know, it's hard for you to tell a bank that, oops, I'm sorry, and can you guys push this month? I'm not able to pay. But then with a SACCO, I mean, it's run by its members. You can easily negotiate and talk and push it forward for you to be able to pay. So sometimes I see why SACCOs could ideally be chosen over banks, because you can create this relationship with your SACCO members or the people running your SACCO to be on your side. How do you borrow from a SACCO? What I've come to learn is you need a guarantor. A guarantor is basically someone who is part of the SACCO and will guarantee you so that you're able to borrow within the SACCO. SACCOs give you unsecured loans as long as Olive is your guarantor. And for example, my shares, or rather my total contribution in the SACCO is 100K, for example 30K, and she's borrowing a loan for 90K, the money that is on top is 90 minus 30, which is 60K, right? So I guaranteeing her is me telling the SACCO, if anything goes wrong, you can actually use my money to pay back her debt. So me having 100K is enough to be a guarantor for her to get this loan. So ideally, if you're trying to enter a SACCO, you need to enter a SACCO where you know people, because
how will you be able to get credit if you don't know anybody?
Okay? So if you're going to be guaranteeing each other, if I am guaranteeing you and you want to be guaranteed by me, there has to be a level of trust and respect. I doubt you would go to a SACCO and a stranger would guarantee you. Like, why? They do not know you. But a friend or a family or a co-worker or someone you've known for at least a good amount of time is easier for them to guarantee you, because ideally is them saying, okay, I'm ready to lose my savings and my shares if this person does not pay the SACCO back. Depending obviously on the amount you've saved or you've borrowed, some SACCOs can ask you to have 3 guarantors or 4 guarantors, or just guarantors equal to your contribution. So again, that is something you also need to check. However, Like I've said, there are some SACCOs that now are taking a form of asset or a form of security to be a guarantor for your loan. In the event where you've entered a SACCO and you actually don't know anyone, I've seen on articles that there are some SACCOs that actually accept you to give us your logbook for the car, or give us your title deed for your land, or give us some form of security for us to hold on, because maybe one, you don't know anyone within the SACCO, or two, the SACCO actually has accepted a security or an asset to be a guarantor for you. An asset can actually eliminate the reason or the need for you to have a guarantor. When you have borrowed from a SACCO, you do not stop saving. And that's another thing that many people actually love about SACCOs is, you're forced to save. You're forced to save. There is nothing else. There are three types of loans that SACCOs can give you. One is an emergency loan. These are loans that are short term. In the event of an emergency in your family, a loved one who's gone, or bills that have to be paid like school or medical, they do actually offer emergency loans. However, the emergency loans, the interest rate is a bit higher, and the tenor of that loan is a year, so you'll be given a year to actually pay back that loan. So the second type of loan is development loan. So this is basically the standard loan that the SACCO offers, which that I've mentioned, most of the time the percentage is 12% depending on your SACCO, and a standard or development loan tenor is 3 to 5 years. So most of the time you see someone has borrowed a loan to buy a car, has borrowed a loan to service land that they want to buy, or finish a property that they're trying to do. So that is now the standard loan that you can get. Third loan is a refinancing loan. I actually didn't know about a refinancing loan. So basically it's a loan that the SACCO gives you to finance another loan that you have. And I was just like, this sounds like something I would utilize. Because guys, let me tell you, see these mobile apps, you've borrowed a loan to maybe offset something in your business because you need to, and then the day has reached, so you use this other mobile app to help you refinance this app, then you're left with this one for you to clean up. And let me tell you, it works wonders. I personally have learned the importance of debt. Debt, and I mean good debt, can put you ahead in ways that I cannot describe right now, because this video is about SACCOs. So yes, you can actually borrow a loan to finance another loan. For example, a bank loan that you want to get it over and done with, the interest is mad, let me get it over and done with. Then you're left with your SACCO loan as you battle it softly until you're also done with that one. Okay, final thing that SACCOs offer is investment opportunities. Again, how amazing, other than the saving and the borrowing. So SACCOs are very development oriented, because think about it, there's some SACCOs, guys, that have thousands of people, have money net of 30 billion Kenya shillings of people saving, and this is a lot of money, guys. 10 billion, 30 billion. Like, I've read about the top 10 SACCOs in Kenya, and I'm like, yo, like even the police SACCO as well, they also have a SACCO. Like, yo, these SACCOs actually have a lot of money, and you can imagine it because there are so many people that have put their money together. So SACCOs have started to be development oriented. I mean, we have so much money, how do we make this money work for us? Okay, some SACCOs offer projects or investment opportunities for its members. This can be land, this can be property. This is something that the SACCO can actually chip in all together and then buy this particular item and then divide it among the members. So huge shout out to one of the websites that has really taught me and educated me on matters to do with SACCOs, and that is the Rookie Manager blog. Guys, go check her out. Her blog is actually really good. And on her blog, she was saying about this SACCO known as Mhasibu, where they pulled in funds of many members and then they were able to buy a land project in Runda. So once they were able to buy this, and when the land came, they subdivided the units among the members of the SACCO. So immediately, guys, people who are able to acquire investments like in a snap of a button. Like you've been saving and saving and saving, and then you know the good thing with a SACCO, guys, you don't have to remove your dividends or spend your dividends. Just return them back. Return them back, Basi. Watch how they just keep growing and growing together. And when I read that, I was like, that is so cool. So I believe that there are so many reasons why you should join a SACCO. And those 3 main reasons are the reasons why I personally think I want to join a SACCO. I'm actually in the works of finding a SACCO that I want to join. But before you join a SACCO, at least you now know the 3 basic things that you can get from a SACCO. Let me tell you guys, SACCOs have become so big that they have sales agents. Those are the 3 things you need to ask: savings, borrowings, and investment opportunities. Olive, how do I join a SACCO? Factors to consider while choosing a SACCO. Other tips that I should, put my ears up while I'm searching for a SACCO. Stay tuned for part 2, because I'm going to actually dish out all those secrets into that video. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned till the end of this video. If you like this video, definitely smash the like button for your girl doing research and coming back with some facts, guys, some facts. Comment down below if you have joined a SACCO. Share with us your SACCO in our comment section. If you're looking into joining thanks to my video as well, just tell me on the comment section, guys. I can't have released videos and then I go to the comment section and I'm talking to myself, okay? But otherwise, share this video to others who want to learn about SACCOs. Otherwise, don't forget to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. I have a few videos on the screen, guys. Definitely check them out. I believe you're gonna learn either to do with business or you're gonna learn things to do with importing, and yeah. Otherwise, bye guys, see you on the next one, and push the notification bell so that you don't miss when I upload it. Okay, bye.